Hello friends, I am going to discuss illustration number 12 of the contract costing. CMA Inter contract costing. Please read the questions here. Look at it. Illustration number 12. A contract has taken a construction work of rupees 5 lakh. This is the contract price, contract value. Begun the execution of work on the 1st January 2016. Okay. The following are the particulars of the contract on 31st December 2016. Machinery is rupees 30,000. Material is rupees 1,70,000. This wages is this. Direct expenses this. Unsatisfied work is 9,000. Wages outstanding. Outstanding wages also you have to pay. You have to pay. And value of plant on this. Value of plant on this. It means in a starting you machinery added 30,000. At end the value of plant is this. So this will go in the credit side. This will go in the debit side. Okay. Overhead expenses is this. Material return this. Work satisfied is 3,90,000. 3,90,000. This is more than 50%. 3,90,000 is a more than 50% of 5 lakh. Okay. In this case, 1 by 3 of the notional profit will be kept on the reserve, and 2 by 3 of the notional profit is the transfer to the profit and loss account. Okay, and this is written in the questions. What is written? It was decided that the profit made on the contract in the year should be arrived at deducting the cost of the work certified from the total value of the architect. Okay, certified that 1 by 3 of the profit is arrived at should be regarded provisions against the contingency. If there is any losses, for that 1 by 3 reserve should be kept from the national profit. It is saying, okay, and that such provisions should be increased by taking a credit profit and loss account for the 2 by 3 of the profit as the cash received to the work satisfied. 2 by 3 to the cash received should be transferred to the profit and loss account. This is the written here. Okay. Now you need to calculate here contract accounts. Okay. Contract account. You write a debit side, you write a credit. Particular amount, this you write in rupees. Particulars amount in rupees. All expenses are written here. So what are the expenses? Look at it. Machinery, this is also one type of expenses. Material, this is a expenses. Wages, this is a expenses. Direct expenses, this is a expenses. Work unsatisfied, that is going to other sides. Wages outstanding, this will be added. Value of the plant, this is go in credit side. These two go in the credit side. Overhead, this is a debit side. Material return, this is a credit side. Work satisfied, credit side. Cash received, this is the cash received. Okay. Material on this is the credit side. Okay, I'm going to write. Okay. To raw material 1,70,000, 1,70,698, 1,70,698. To direct wages, here it is a paid is 1,48,750, 1,48,750. Outstanding Outstanding is also given 5380. Total wages is 1,54,130. Okay. Thereafter, to direct expenses. To direct expenses. This is written 6334. To overheads. Overhead. What is the overhead you have? 8252. 8252. To plant. 30,000 plant is here. By plant you write. At the end of the year, the plant at the end of the contract price, this is a plant is 22,000. Plant you have invested in earlier 30,000. The plant 31st of this is 22,000. This is 22,000. By raw material return. Raw material return. This information is given 1098. This is not used material we have taken but not used. This is the return. By material at site. By raw material at site at the end of the year is 3766. 3766. Total expenditure incurred so far. Total expenditure incurred so far. Please write there. 170,698 plus 154,130 plus 6334 plus 8250 plus 30,000. 3,69,412. This is the expenditure. Out of this expenditure, plant value at the end is subtracted, material return at the end is subtracted, material at site at the end is return subtracted, because of these are not used. Okay, and the remaining amount is said to be by cost to date carry down. Cost to date carry down. Then what will be this? 22,000 plus 1098 plus 3766. This minus this 3,42,548. 3,42,548. So you write here 3,69,414. 3,69,414. 3,69,000 69,548. 548. 3,69,412. 412. Okay. To cost to date brought down. What is 3,42,548. 548. To work in by work in progress. Work certified you write here. Work certified. Work uncertified. Uncertified. These informations are given here. Look at here. Work certified is 3,90,000 and work uncertified is 99,000. That this is 3,90,000. This is 9,000. Total is 3,99,000. Total is 3,99,000. you need to write here 3,99,000. 3,99,000 minus 3,99,000. 56,000. This is to notional profit. 56,542. 452. 452. Right here by notional profit 56,452. 56,452. You write here 56,452. You notional profit divided into two parts. 2/3 of the part will goes into the profit and loss account, and 1/3 is kept in a contingency for contingency and reserve. That is to profit and loss account to reserve. Now you need to make working note. Working note first. Calculation of percentage of work satisfied. Work satisfied. That is percentage of work satisfied. This is for 5 lakh. Out of 5 lakh, work satisfied is 3,90,000 into 100. 3,90,000 divide 500. 78%. 78%. Now working note second. Calculation of profit transferred to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account. 2/3 notional profit into cash received by work satisfied. This is the formula. Now 2/3. What is the notional profit? 15,000. 56,452. 56,452. Cash received in the given question. Cash received amount is given here. Cash received 3,90,000 and work satisfied. Cash received 3,60,000. 3,60,000 and work satisfied is 3,90,000. In this case, you write 3,60,000. 3,90,000. Then what will be? 56,452 into 2 divide 3 divide 390 into 360. That is 34739. 34739. Okay, this is the profit which is transferred to profit and loss account. 34739. 34729. 739 minus 56452. 56452. 21712. Or 3 right here. Okay, in this way this question is completed. Okay, thank you class. Please like, subscribe and share my video.